Good morning, beautiful people, and welcome to Tutorial Tuesday. My name is Justin Taylor. You are here at Firestorm Free Running and Acrobatics. My hands are waving all over the place like they have a mind of their own, or I'm Ricky Bobby. And today, we are gonna practice different ways to jump to a bar. Now, if I jump to a bar and it's pretty high above the ground, I wanna make sure that I have a nice way to secure myself to the rail. We've all seen videos of people grabbing, their legs swing in front of them, they slip off, they land on their head. Funny to watch, horrible to participate in. Nobody wants to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about two primary ways to get to a bar. One in our hanging position and one in our front support, similar to our half cat on a wall, but front support on a rail position, showing you how to jump, grab the bar, and how to kill all that excess energy so you don't go peeling off or falling to your death. Sound good? Good, I like it. Let's do our 60-second breakdown and let's see if we can hit both of these as quickly as possible. Let's do it. So we're gonna start with our jump to front support. We all know our front support, the bar is coming in to our hips. When we jump, we're gonna keep our hands open when coming in for a half cat so we can grip around the bar to make sure we have a nice grabbing area. As I reach forward, jumping with the hands, I'm gonna pull the bar into my hips and let my legs swing in front of me. You'll notice I'm compacting in to kill and bleed off all the excess energy when I hit. All right, jumping. Let's start down here, shall we? Jumping into a hanging position. We're going to jump hands with thumbs together over the top. We're gonna grab, we want to land in a bent arm position. You'll notice that once I land, then I can straighten my arms. But when I catch, bent arms and tucking my legs in to kill that swinging momentum. Woo! Did I make it in 60 seconds? That's a solid maybe. You didn't look at the start time though, did you? So really that would serve not much purpose. You just wanted to see cool. Are you a bobblehead doll? Nice. I'm gonna walk like an Egyptian. All right, we're gonna start right here by jumping to our front support position. Like we said in the 60-second breakdown, it's really important to keep the hands open. The reason for this is since we're jumping hands forward and we're leaning our weight and our mass behind that reach, if I come forward and my hands are together and I'm a little too high, I can slip, and there's really no good way to re-grab myself except taking an armpit, which is gonna really hurt our ribs. Hit and catching like that, no good. So we wanna have the biggest open area to try to grab and pull ourselves into the bar as possible. So you'll notice when I jump, my thumbs are out, and I'm catching the bar, and you'll notice as soon as I land, I'm gonna bring my fingers in, and then what's gonna happen is because your legs and hips are gonna then land on the bar, we need to absorb, or else it's gonna be our bones and our hips that are taking the brunt of that. Nobody wants that. So as soon as I land, when I hit, watch when I hit right here, I let the legs come forward, which does two nice things for me. Number one, it squeezes the stomach muscles. Now the muscles are filled with blood. They're helping create a barrier between my hip bone and that metal rail. Right? We want something there, a little bit of padding. Number two, it takes all of that momentum and energy that's coming in and allowing it to kind of release itself through the leg swing as opposed to just hitting and stopping. We're letting it kind of go around the bar by leaning forward with our upper body and letting our legs come down like a pike position. Now, it's important to know that sometimes when you do this, you're gonna come up short or you're gonna be a little too lean forward. So, two things to do there. Number one, if I go, I'm gonna jump from a little further away and try to dodge this guy right here. If I try to jump to my front support and my shoulders are not at least over my hands, I'm not gonna have enough weight to pull me into a front support. I'm gonna fall backwards. As soon as I do, you will notice I'm gonna bring my legs in front of me, tucking my knees to my chest to kill that momentum. The last thing I wanna do is let my legs whip and peel me off the bar with all that force. So I'm gonna tuck in to minimize that, and I'm gonna pull the bar in towards my chest or my chin, bending and contracting, and that's gonna make sure I don't drop all my weight like a rock. So I come in here, I'm jumping for my front support, can't make it, and I'm pulling into a bent arm and tuck position. All right, there's nothing really special about that. All I'm trying to do is take all that momentum and energy and disperse it so it doesn't hit at the bottom of my swing and peel me off the bar, landing me flat on my back and smacking my head. We've all seen videos like that. Nobody wants to be that person. So it's really good when you practice this. Once you feel kind of comfortable, you have something safe underneath you, go to a further distance, try to jump kind of weird at it. Do it where you know you're going to fail and start preparing to fail so you know what to do in that instance. Don't practice it perfectly so the first time it goes wrong, you don't know how to compensate. Let's go over our other method real quick, which is I lean a little too far forward. Maybe I have too much weight forward, bad angle, too much power, just too buff, bro. Who knows? When that happens, you're gonna be falling and flying forward. All we're going to do is as soon as we land, we're gonna do our forward roll pike, like our hanging pike position. I'm gonna bend the arms, tuck the knees, disperse the weight. Same idea, I come here, too much, whoop, whoop. You will notice there's a small pause there. Even if you're too lean forward, if your legs are at all coming forward to try to kill that momentum, it's gonna stop you for a second, and then your upper body is gonna catch up, canceling those leg momentum and whip it over. If you keep your legs straight, it will swing around, your legs will come all the way down, your hands will peel, and you will face. But if as you come over, you tuck into a ball and you bend your arms, you will cancel out the momentum and just be hanging in a nice little tuck position. The higher your legs are up behind you, when you hit that front support, the quicker and with more force your legs are gonna whip over and try to peel you off the front. So you must immediately tuck to disperse all that momentum or you'll be having a pancake face on the ground. No good. All right, let's go and jump, shall we? To the bar. Now this one's not very far and it's good for you when you first start. Don't jump to a bar very far because you're learning. And if you mess up, the further you jump, the more force you're gonna peel with and the less good it's gonna feel. When we do this, same basic idea. I am jumping, set of thumbs here because we're not trying to grab straight forward. We're coming over the top. We want thumbs on top. All right, this gives us a better grip to hold. And hang from. Hi guys. Now, there's a couple things that can happen here when we do this. All right? All right. When I come in, if I'm trying to go into a swing, my legs are usually behind me so I can arch, tap, hollow. If that's gonna happen, you're gonna have a lot of momentum. It's harder for you to grab the bar. We're gonna be going over swing techniques in a few weeks, so I don't recommend jumping into a big powerful swing unless you already have a really solid swing. You kinda wanna be a little safer and know how to do the swing technique to build power and decrease power on command instead of just jumping into a swing and hoping for the best and not peeling and killing yourself. No good. So when you do this for right now, we're jumping into a hang, not into a swing. So I'm coming here, I'm dropping down, and I'm catching. Notice every time my arms are at like 90%. I don't land like this because that all travels down through my elbow into my shoulder and pops my shoulder up. This can dislocate shoulders. I've seen it many, many times when people are doing our salmon ladder training, right? They slip a thing, drop down, arm stay straight, shoulder out of its socket. Not a fun time. That's why we bend our arms to keep our shoulders safe. Also, you know what happens when you drop to the bottom and your shoulder pops out? You let go, you slip, and then you fall on your back. Double whammy. Also no good. So whenever we jump, we are hands over the top. As soon as we grab, we're pulling ourselves up before we drop down into a full hang, utilizing our shoulders, biceps, triceps, all of our arm muscles, and we're also tucking the knees in. All right, I don't want to already be tucked before I hit this. I mean, I can, and then slowly drop out, but we can, as we land, pull the knees in. That will help kill the swing that's trying to go forward. If your legs are straight, it can pull you into a swing. The further we swing, let's find this is my rail now. Boop, hands over the top. The further I swing forward, you can see less and less of my fingertips there on the top until they're off, and then I'm peeling and landing flat on my back. By grabbing and pulling your chin in and pulling the knees in, you will disperse that momentum. You will stop the swing, and that's gonna keep you a lot safer, not only up here for your shoulders, but also for your fingers to keep you from whipping off. All right, this has been a great, very uplifting lesson on don't eat crap like this and don't eat crap like that. Basically, don't eat crap. All right, guys, it's been a wonderful day. I've enjoyed chatting with all of you. Tune in next week. We're going to be going over some more bar stuff. We got about 5 more weeks of bar and rail tutorials, and then after that, we're gonna start getting into flips. Yeah! So leave in the comments the flip that you would like to learn, and maybe that'll be the one that we'll choose for our very first Flip Friday Tutorial Tuesday. That didn't make any sense. Okay, I'm out. Bye. Wait. do the like, share, comment, subscribe. You should not even ask why, cause you know, cause you're on YouTube, bro. Now you know the story. Can't rhyme that word. It's a children's show. All right, I'm out. Bye.